And here we are. It is Tuesday once again. Hello.
It's Mutant Year Zero Day.
It is Mutant Year Zero Day. It is 2 weeks until the launch of Mutant Year Zero. This is very exciting.
Yes.
This would be the third game that I have my name attached to, which is amazing in my opinion. And I'm gonna check. That one is muted. This one is muted, and then I can just turn that thing on, I guess. All right. So, yeah, hello. It is Tuesday, and once again, we're back in the Funcom streaming room to stream some Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. Hopefully, we won't get interrupted by a fire alarm like we did last time. So,
Mutant Year Zero is literally on fire.
Sometimes.
I just had
that sounds like the game is bad and buggy. Or is it lit?
No,
is it lit? Is that what the kids
lit.
say? Right.
It's lit.
That's what the kids say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you just joined us and you missed, sorry, I have a lisp, the messages in chat earlier, we also recently today announced the system requirements for Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, which people have been asking for quite some time. And if you I think it's locked behind moderators and the channel owners for now. But if people ask for it, we can just type in a command, minspecs and rec specs for people who want to know those things. You can also go to the game's Steam page. You can also go to our forums, and you'll find all that stuff. That's how it is. So yeah, I think we're just going to continue what we left off last week. So we're basically just going to jump in where I
left off last time, where you got interrupted.
Where I was rudely interrupted by the fire
right?
alarm, which is Hammond's cabin.
Which is one of the first challenges in the game, I feel. I really struggled there at the beginning. Yeah.
I'm just going to hit continue on this.
I struggled there. So we have a few questions, or let me just read some things. I know streamer, he may love this game because he likes to play XCOM. I hope he played this game. Well, if he's a streamer, have him contact us.
Yes.
Either like on the Mutant Year Zero Twitter or on mine or Jens Erik's Twitter as well. You can we can actually link that in chat maybe. And we'll get him a key.
Or you can just go to.
Feel free. You
can direct him to pr.funcom.com and just contact anyone
that
there.
Works too.
So yeah, here we are in Hammond's cabin. Now what I did do last time, I came back and I finished the fight. So I killed a bunch of zone dogs, I killed some ghouls, and then I just quit the game because I'd been standing outside. I'd been standing outside for half an hour and I was cold and all that kind of stuff. So there's some loot and stuff that we can pick up, and I'm just going to do that now. I found a no-tune EMP, which gives me some extra critical damage. It's also really good against robotic enemies, which are
a pain in the ass.
Which we previously established are a pain in the ass.
Later on, specifically, yeah.
Yes.
Freaking methods, man. By the way, just to mention that, we had some discussions about the Deluxe Edition. Deluxe Edition. The Deluxe Edition giving 3 days early head start. That's not only for the Deluxe Edition. That's what I said, 3 days.
Yeah. It sounded like you said 3 days.
3 days. 3 days. 3 days. But also the normal edition. If you pre-order the normal edition, it gives you 3 days head start as well. So that's not just for the deluxe edition. Just to make that clear to those people who were confused about that.
Yes, because we want to give people some pre-order bonuses. Yep. And, you know, we like it when people pre-order.
Head start.
All right. So we are currently looking for Hammon, who is the resident gearhead of the Ark, which is sort of our safe haven in the post-apocalyptic hellscape wasteland that is the Zone. And we have tracked him down. Well, he usually lives in this cabin when he's not hanging out at the Ark. But we come to Hammond's cabin. It's surrounded by ghouls, and there's no Hammond. But thankfully, there is a pile of notes that we're now going to pick up and then play a little cutscene.
Yay, cutscene.
That is correct, Rogue Dancer. You get keys on December 1st, or the game unlocks for you on December 1st.
Almost everything useful is gone. But it's a good thing ghouls can't read. They ignored the diary hidden inside Hammond's desk.
I love those
I love the cutscenes. They're really
They can't read either.
cell shaded.
But we look for answers in the diary.
Make animation. Thanks, very cool.
Is there a specific time of day on December 1st? Well, I don't think we've set that just yet. But
if you have more information close to release, we'll definitely share that.
That'll come.
Thank you for the follow, Miley4077.
9x, yes, you can absolutely recommend your game, our game, to your streamer friends.
Absolutely. Will there be any embargo for streaming, YouTubing? No, for those who get it early. No, not at all. Like, also the people who have been streaming the demo, for example, if you pre-ordered the deluxe edition on PC from buy.mutantuser.com, you didn't have any embargo. You could just share whatever your hard content.
Yep.
Create YouTube videos, stream, take screenshots, whatever.
So this basically gives us the setup for the continuation of the story. It gives us more motivation to move forward. Like, we are supposed to be traveling north. We're supposed to continue our search for Hammon, who is out looking for the mythological and maybe not quite real Eden, which is supposed to be a safe haven among the post-apocalyptic wasteland.
North, that makes him a
let's see.
Thank you for the follows, Paul Warlock and Spinal Flu 1D.
So we're supposed to go all the way up here to the House of Bones, which was one of our I think that was our E3 demo.
Which one? What?
House of Bones.
Yes.
That was our E3 demo.
Correct.
So difficult that no one could finish it.
Yeah, it is very difficult.
And then they toned down the difficulty.
And Gamescom had a slightly different one, and then we had actually 3 people finish.
Gamescom was the Sea Titans, I believe.
Correct.
And okay, so I'm just gonna walk around for a bit and see if I can find some more scrap and weapon parts so I can upgrade some of my equipment. Then I'm gonna head back to the Ark. And you know what? No, I'm gonna head back to the to the next zone. Then I'm gonna go back to the Ark, buy some upgrades and stuff, and then we're gonna continue.
So the game is very much like inspired by XCOM, partially, obviously, specifically the top-down, strategical action type thing, turn-based layer, like
the strategy
layer. Yeah, definitely inspired by XCOM. So it has very strong genre like overlaps.
Yep.
Definitely. So if someone likes XCOM, I think they definitly like Mutant as well.
So yeah, this would be
DLC or bonus content. There's no information on the we have no like plans outlaid yet. We're not talked about any DLC specifically.
This would be the metal bird that Hammond wrote about in his diary, having seen crash down, and this is also what he went looking for when he went further north. So I'm still gonna see if there's some more like scrap and weapon parts. I also think there might be enemies called zone dogs around. I think I've killed most of them, but who knows? They might still pop up because they can have a tendency to ambush us.
Most
I'm also gonna
inconvenient times.
I'm also gonna quickly switch over to this window right here, because then we have more of a. There we go. Paul Warlock asks, how long is the game? Well, it depends on your difficulty setting. It depends on how much you explore, how much you walk around, how
familiar you are with the genre as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think the developers have said about 15 to 20 hours, depending on your difficulty setting and depending on like how good you are at playing.
However, there's a lot of like exploration that's, you don't have to do that. So I know that, for example, the demo was supposed to be like 2 to 3 hours maybe.
Yeah.
But we have people who have played for 10 hours. They say like they literally played 10 hours in the demo just because they were like walking around and wanted to explore every little nook and cranny.
But they like at that point they are literally going through everything with like a fine-tooth comb. But
making sure they don't miss any little detail.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have ultra-wide support, stretch and cop sidebars, and
I have asked the bearded ladies about that, and I do not believe that is the case, unfortunately.
Not at this time.
Not at this time. But maybe that's something they can patch in later. However, it won't be. It's not something they have planned for launch, at least. All right. Where am I now?
Never been this deep into the zone before.
Yes, I'm in the high road. So, on the high road, I'm just going to show off this on the map. I can go in 2 directions. I can travel northwest through this area and then up here and then to the House of Bones. or if I want to, I can go here
20.
To this weird thing, which obviously we will recognize as a helicopter, which the mutants might not recognize as anything at all.
So the others didn't burn down last time you streamed this?
Not.
Thankfully they did not.
They did not. But first I'm gonna head back to the Ark and upgrade some of my equipment. And I think also the Elder might have something?
I'm happy that you...
So the Elder usually has something to say whenever you go back to the Ark, and he gives you some background information on world, the story. He might tell you more about some of the enemies that you can fight. He might tell you something about one of the characters that you might not know. So it's like, if you want to, you can just skip all this. Or, you know, if you want to, if you're one of the lore people who like lore, then you can sit down with the Elder, you know, have a drink.
Have a listen.
I'm not sure if you have a drink with him.
Have a listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like hooked up to his own little liquid thing there, like the AB blood bags.
Yes, he is one of the...
he's linked up to 3 blood bags, actually.
He is one of the few remaining, I think, pure humans that exist in this world. And so he's the leader of the Ark, and he's a very important man.
Little dude, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm just going to skip this.
Yeah, also spoilers.
That too.
So he talks a lot about the past and what actually happened.
All right.
Filling in the gaps for the story.
First, I'm gonna go to Prips, and I'm going to get some more fire damage for my Molotovs. So, Prips is where you bring artifact points, and artifact points is something you get by finding remains of the human civilization that has now gone extinct. Like, for example, an old telescope or an old boombox, or it can be basically anything. Like, you find these throughout the game, and then like these are essentially your team upgrades. So you can get 20% discount in the shop. You can get an extra grenade slot per member, extended bleed out time in case they lose all their HP. Increased grenade damage, increased weapon damage, etc., etc. So it's a good idea to bring all your artifact points back here from time to time to like unlock some of the stuff, because it's very helpful.
It's rounding out your playstyle for the whole team basically as well. On top of everything else that you can customize.
Yes. And then at Deltas, I don't think I have enough. No, I don't have enough to upgrade any of my weapons, but this is where I upgrade my weapons, as long as I have the weapon parts for it, which you can see up in the right-hand corner. That will increase critical damage, it will increase regular damage, it will increase critical chance, and this is also where I can attach certain attachments to my guns, like for example scopes and other things.
Can we use abilities of our mutants in fight? Nianex asks.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah, that
is the point.
Kind of the whole point of, like, you know, choosing which abilities you want to have, like playstyle wise, and then you will have those as skills during the fights.
So, I'm a little I don't have as many resources as I would have liked. I don't have a lot of scrap with me because I haven't been very diligently exploring every single area that I've come to. So I've only been able to purchase 1 medkit, but it's good enough for now, and I think I have like a decent amount of...
it's important to collect your scraps.
It is very important to collect scraps. And
important to collect your scraps.
And I have a decent amount of Molotov cocktails, but hopefully I'm able to find some more as I go. Let's see, Borman has 3 mutation points. I'm just going to give him a health booster.
They have their own abilities of being mutants then? Well, like the characters in general have like their own unique abilities and skills. Right. There are like mutants that have kind of a mix between abilities that other mutants have as well, but you can still customize like the trees and which specific ability you want to use at a certain time. When do you think the purge will be fixing Conan and also personality? Yeah. We're looking into all of this. So the purges in general have like very high focus on right now development. So,
yeah, but
let's keep this.
Let's keep this to Mutant Year Zero, please. Possible. There is a Conan. There is a Conan stream on Friday. There's a Conan stream on Friday.
Feel free.
We haven't announced it yet, but yeah, feel free to save up all your questions.
Save up all your questions.
Okay, so I know what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna run around and collect some scrap for now, because it's always useful to collect some scrap. Like, that's one of the things you should always do when you come to a new area in Mutant Year Zero. You should always do like a quick sweep to see if there's stuff lying around, because there usually is.
We got company. Wait.
And then you can move on to the next area. And so we are walking up to another cutscene.
Dick Rhino says, remember to equip your grenades.
I did do that. I did do that.
Who are you?
And so this is Selma, who is the third of one of the characters that you can unlock.
Do I owe you money?
Her special ability is using roots that can entangle enemies. She also has a silent weapon, which is really, really nice to use. And she has some other abilities that allow her to like move around a lot, climb, like quickly jump up on ledges and roofs and stuff like that. And
it's like a droid, like a
sort of,
like
yeah.
a D&D droid, like
Yeah.
and stuff.
So she's going to be with us for the next leg of the journey here.
Can you tease one of the new mutants that you can unlock in the game?
I don't know.
Actually,
Can I?
No, we won't. But there will information.
After the fight, I was somehow
Yes, you will get to see something very, very soon. I know we've said that a lot to people, and a lot of players have been asking us if there are more characters and why we haven't talked about them yet. Well, we wanted to save some
They're
of that.
cool, and we hadn't a release for, like,
Exactly.
revealed for them.
Ooh, nice hand grenade. I'm gonna give that to my duck friend. So Selma.
Talk with a grenade.
Oh yeah.
Is that safe?
Sure, why not? Selma comes with an ancient pistol, which also has a scope, which is really, really, really useful. And she also comes with, like I said, her set of mutant abilities. So I'm going to start off with the Super Tendons, which allows her to reach high places by jumping. And then I'm also going to give her another health booster. And then afterwards, I'm going to give her the Tree Hugger ability. And I think also maybe I'm gonna use this med pack on Dux to bring him back up to full health, just in case, because he has a tendency to die. So
He has a tendency to get ambushed.
yes, like we all do. So if I want to, I can travel to the left in this fork, and I will come up to the Cave of Death and the House of Bones. Or I can travel to the right and go to this mystery location. And I think maybe I'm going to go to the mystery location.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't watched the streams before, there's a lot of locations that are, optional, that you don't get, like, pushed into by the storyline. So there's a lot to explore. So it makes sense, too. Like,
and then, as you walk around and as you explore, you will find... in addition to the artifacts and the scrap and the weapon parts, you'll find these notes that have been left behind by people who unfortunately perished in the apocalypse, which sort of fleshes out the lore and fleshes out the world a little bit. And if there are any Swedes in the audience, they might recognize some of these street names. I recognize Gothenburg. That's about it. But, and so in the pen and paper game that this is based on, you were encouraged to set your campaign in an area that was familiar to you. So, for example, like imagine your neighborhood, but 1,000 years into the future when everything has deteriorated. Sorry. Oop, there's a zone dog. It's a pretty powerful zone dog. And
what did the sign say in the orc?
It was basically an evacuation route saying like you should go to these places if you're trying to
it wasn't actually locations. I thought it was actual locations.
I assumed that it was, but
I mean the actual signs in the environment.
The
yellow signs.
I'm guessing that those are actual locations,
so too.
but I'm not really sure.
I couldn't actually read those, so I don't remember from playing the game.
Alright, so what I'm
recognized. Yeah.
Oop, there's another zone dog. Alright. Hide there, and I'm gonna ambush. So what I'm doing now is I'm ambushing these enemies, specifically because if I ambush them, I can hopefully take them out silently, and then I can take them out one at a time. So yeah, that's 4 damage to that zone dog, and then...
It's so great to just be able to like set up before the enemies even have their turn.
And 4 damage to this zone dog.
Hey, nice.
And that is that.
And then the other one did not see me, but I need to run away.
Wow, that was lucky though.
Yep.
Hey, that was lucky too, actually.
Alright, he's still hiding. She's hiding. Alright, so if I recall him. And no, I shouldn't place him there. I should put him here. Unless this guy moves again. No, he doesn't. Alright. So, same thing. I'm hiding these guys behind cover. And then I'm just gonna hit the button right there. I don't hate dogs. Come on. Dogs are amazing.
Yes, it's dogs.
I do not hate dogs. So...
It's more an eat or be eaten type thing right now.
Right out here?
This really
yes,
tough world.
Absolutely.
Kill
like,
or be killed.
And in this particular case, because I moved close, the zone dog was able to see me. But since I am close enough and fast enough with the silent weapons, also it's my turn. So then I can attack that first, and everything is going to be fine. Let's see, recall.
Shh, Goliath, no spoilers.
Yes, please no spoilers. Do not spoil things, or we will kick you out. That is not an empty threat.
Oh, hey, Apex. It's nice to see you again. The mutants don't have smells. It's no. There's no like smell mechanic in the game.
And then also as you play, you find new weapons, you find armor, you find headpieces such as this.
Cool top hats.
Like the Aristo hat, which is an ancient headpiece that offers little to no protection, probably used to increase the height of shorter individuals in an attempt to raise social standing, writes the chronicler Maddox.
It's perfect for ducks.
Yes, and so...
oh, he's actually wearing already a little cap.
Dux was previously equipped with the snazzy visor, but I'm going to give him the Aristo hat instead, and then I'm going to give the visor to Borman, because he needs a bit of range on that shotgun of his.
He looks so amazing.
He looks
Look
really
how
good.
freaking snazzy he looks now with the snazzy visor.
So that's 2 points. I'm going to buy the Tree Hugger ability, which is really good to have in combat, especially when you're sort of surrounded by enemies. And yeah, like there is some suspension of disbelief in this game that you have to do. Like for example, the fact that they make noises when they're in combat, or the fact that a giant pig would probably smell a bit. But you know, it's a video game.
Talk about smell. The enemy smelled Borman farting. You have been ambushed. Yeah, I would be bad in stealth that way.
You just make noise all the time?
No, generally deadly. It's deadly and silent. At least it's more important.
Yeah, can we not talk about farts, please?
Sorry. Let's go back to the game.
Alright, I'm just gonna see if I can find some other stuff here. There's a lot of really good scrap here, which is nice for later. Alright.
Get that scrap, people. You will need it, believe me.
Always be scrapping.
You
will.
Which
is like, because if you walk around and you find stuff, like you will find weapons, you will find armor, and a lot of that is really valuable to have with you. If you're one of those people who have played the beta demo, you may have ended up on level 23 and then gone back to fight the level 55 enemies, for example, after which you get a really, really cool rifle.
Still tough though.
Oh yeah,
going up
absolutely.
To level 55 as a level.
Oh
50.
yeah, absolutely. But like, you should walk around. You should be exploring. You should try to find all the hidden stuff. You know.
And the things are, of course, there will be high-level enemies if you explore, even if you like lobby level.
Yeah.
Which I really love. I don't really like if games auto-level or auto-D-level areas for you. I don't like that. This is a type of Fortnite game? Yeah.
No.
It's Animal Battle Royale. Mutant Battle Royale.
Oop. There's another dude. Alright, I'm gonna hide Selma there. Alright, okay. So I can't see anyone else on my radar.
Oh, is this Lion King?
I mean, it might be.
I mean, you could have some lions in there, like Mufasa and stuff. Bad. Evil.
That's for later. That's for DLC. No, I did not mean to no, there's no confirmed DLC.
No, don't confuse people.
No.
Press F to dance.
I think Fortnite is like the Freebird of video games, because like it's always brought up in streams and like public venues.
No matter what kind of game you play, always is this.
And this butcher is going down. Boom. Sweet.
Is the mobile version coming up? Joke. No, there's no mobile version planned.
PC, PS4, and
Mutant Year Zero Immortal?
Oh god, no.
Oh snap.
And then as you level up, you also get more. You get access to more things in the Arc shop. You may not have seen the message pop up saying Iridia has more items for sale, which is also very, very useful. Let's see what ducks can do. Knee shot. I don't care about the knee shot, so I'm gonna give him some more health, which is always a good thing. And
not
then
saving
one.
up for the wings.
No, I don't really care about the moth wings right now.
I can't make them work. I have to
Even
say
though like right now I have a plus 20 critical chance from high ground. Like right now, the way I play him is try to get him as close to the enemy as possible, and then just use the skull splitter.
Yeah.
Because that will take someone out
what I do as
immediately.
Well. Yes.
And if you're close enough, you don't lose. Or they may have fixed that. You shouldn't lose that much accuracy.
Yeah, I just gotta say it again. Jesus. I can't make the wings work. I like 3D like from the top. It's just too much for my brain, I think.
Right.
And it doesn't really fit my playstyle, so it's really nice that you can just choose. You don't have to do that. You can just have a completely different playstyle.
Yeah. All right. So we have one Pyro, one Marauder, Chief Hussy, whoever that is.
Chief Hussy.
Or Husse. Maybe it's Husse. It's probably Husse.
Yeah.
And then 2 Zone Dogs. And so Hussy, yeah. He could maybe he's a hussy, who knows? And I think
there's even more.
Oh yeah, there's another one. Hello.
Well, that's a party.
Yeah, so what we should do is we should wait for this hunter to finish his walk cycle and then move around.
Separate him.
Yes, absolutely separate him. And then I think we should just throw a grenade in there and see what happens.
You could try go guns blazing, throw a grenade, and then hope for the best.
No, we're not going to do that.
We don't really recommend that.
Ooh, hipster fruit tester.
Ooh, that's not a fact.
Power brick.
Hipster fruit tester.
Power brick that has an image of a fruit etched on one side and continuously displays a flashing power battery icon on the other.
Okay, chat. What is that? What is that?
And then wait 30 seconds for chat to catch up.
No, that's just how it is with Relay on Steam and Mixer. Oh, he's a dirty hussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
so
on
what is it?
No one on Mixer is saying
really
anything. No one on Mixer is saying anything.
Oh my god, I love this. So what is it, chat? Let us know.
It is an ancient iPod. Of course it is.
We're of course like referring to Apple, which I find really funny.
Ice Bud.
Fruit tester. Ice Bud.
It's real good. There's an image of a roth pear, which is an apple, obviously. So there's another note, more about lore, etc., etc.
Is this somehow related?
Why the hell would anybody need to test for
an A-pot?
Ooh, I found a chest with something in it. It is a pilot's helmet. Where is immune to critical hits, which is really good to have. And
especially for a meat shield like Foreman.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna get
like even for a like squishy like Selma.
All right, so the hunter ghoul is making his way back. Just gonna put Selma there. Oh god, no.
Oh, you're surrounded.
Okay.
Get out of there. So the butcher and the hunter are. Oh, the butcher is on his own though.
That butcher is on his own. The hunter is over there.
Also good idea to watch their walk cycles, their patrol cycles. To know like where exactly they're going and how you can ambush them.
Alright, putting right there. I'm just gonna. Damn it! I'm not gonna make that.
Don't you dare replace that Borman visor. I like it too. It looks amazing on him.
Ambush. There we go.
Did you give
we should probably.
Selma?
No, I actually haven't yet.
You did in the crypto.
But I'm gonna do it later. Yes, we should probably enable low latency mode if we're worried about it. Well, I'm not. It's not so much that I'm worried about the Twitch delay. It's just more that we ask chat a question, and then like we know. Okay, now we have to wait until chat catches up. That's basically all there is. Alright, back to Borman, and then okay, so the hunter has gone back to his walk cycle again. I think I'm just gonna go up here first and see what I can find. Don't forget to equip the thing.
The helmet.
There we go. Alright.
No! Well, he looks cool with the helmet too, though.
He looks badass.
You can give Selma the visor.
He looks real badass.
She looks cool with the visor as well.
pretty much only need it today if you're worried about stream snipers. Luckily, this isn't a multiplayer game.
Is this game FPS locked?
I
don't know, actually. I don't think so.
I don't think we've asked the developers if it is.
Nah.
I haven't.
Wouldn't see any reason.
There's a broken gun for some more weapon parts. So now, if I wanted to, because I don't think it's... I could go back to the Ark, upgrade Selma's pistol, then come back and do even more damage.
You only need 20 weapon parts?
Only 20 weapon parts to get to level 2, because everything is level 1.
Because she's new.
And then there's 40 to get to level 3.
Correct.
And so the question is, like, do you focus on upgrading just one weapon to the max? Do you try to spread it out between the characters, etc.? Like, for example, silent weapons are really, really deadly in the beginning of the game, and then eventually at some point you will have to do the whole run and gun thing. So, for example, it's really smart to be using Dux's crossbow, for example.
Whole Warlock, you can play with controller or
I'm playing with
keyboard and mouse. It's totally up to you. Both are
This is the PC version, just so everyone is aware. But I am playing with the controller because that's how I prefer to play these types of games.
And I feel like both setups work really well. So we had like when I was showing it at Gamescom, we had people trying out both, and they really like both. Yeah, it's basically just what you prefer. So both works.
Yeah, but I think like I was raised on console games mostly and handheld games. So whenever I play, I like to sit and sort of lean back and be a bit of a slob.
Relax on the couch.
But the thing is,
are you playing on the couch?
Usually, yeah. But I have a computer and all that stuff. But it's like when you're playing on a PC, like you have to lean forward, and I understand, like, you're leaning forward, you're concentrated, all that stuff. Like... I like just like being a slob. Exactly, like that.
Yeah.
Now, where
same for
is
me,
this
like the console
hunter?
is in the living room and my PC in the office. Funcom rocks.
Thank
we
you.
love you, Marty.
So
are there mines or explosive traps you can use?
No.
There's grenades. Like, there's not like at least I don't think so. There's nothing you can actually place on the floor and leave it there. You can throw grenades.
Yeah.
Different.
And I can use, for example, if I want to, I can use. There we are. I can use the tree hugger ability to trap enemies, and then I can throw a Molotov, for example, or a grenade, and they will still be frozen, and then I can throw a Molotov, or I can do a Molotov, and then that does continual damage. Then I throw a grenade, for example. Where did that hunter go? That's what I'm wondering. We got the zone dogs. We got the pyro.
When you're in PC, you can use every control method. Yeah, pretty much. Or you can also connect the keyboard and the mouse to the console.
Probably also go over here. Oh, damn it.
What happened?
Ugh, there's a medbot.
Oh, it's a medbot.
I hate medbots.
My personal enemy. See, me too.
Medbots are bastards.
Nemesis. They're nemesis.
Nemesis. That was. Ooh, come on. There we go.
These guys are a pain in the ass. Sorry for my language.
Pardon your French. Okay, there's the hunter. And okay, so he's gonna make his way over. Here.
Whole Warlock, there are, I mean, the maps are not procedurally generated, so they are the same. They're handcrafted, and they are like on purpose. So in that regard, there's no replayability, like in that regard.
Well, there's
like replayability, because there's a lot of maps that you might not have like discovered while you're playing through the story, and there's always a lot of things, additional things that you can explore in the maps themselves, and little story bits to uncover. Like for completionists, for example.
Alright, hide Borman here. And then... I'm hidden, I swear! Alright, so he's seen me now. So he might alert people. So I'm just gonna... Alright, I'm gonna do this. 5 damage.
Literally standing like
literally right on top of him.
Would have been fun if you missed.
And because it's not his turn, he's not going to do anything. So I can move Selma up here. I get 100% accuracy. And boom! I shot it right through Dux's top hat.
Get over here.
So what's gonna
That's the
happen?
reason he has holes in the top hat.
Yeah, the reason we're not too fond of medbots is that what's gonna happen once we activate the group of enemies over there is that the medbots are gonna activate, and he's gonna make a straight beeline for whatever enemy. Yes, whatever enemy is dead, and usually the first enemy you kill, which is the dude that's way over there in the distance. And they're
At least it will take him a little bit of time.
They're super fast and incredibly annoying. So I think maybe I should give Borman the other weapon attachment.
The anti-medbot, the
Anti-tank thing?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Maybe I should just
oh yeah, I
jump
saw
right
that
into
too.
the fray and see
bug.
what happens.
There's a lot of Dark Souls streamers that hooked up some really weird devices to play.
Yeah.
I can't even play Dark Souls normally. It's way too difficult.
Okay, so I think, let's see, I'm gonna split these guys up now. I'm gonna place ducks over there. And
The medbot is not in the mix though right now, is he? Oh, he's over there.
I mean,
he's over there.
it's gonna be alerted anyway.
Yeah.
Hide Selma there. All right, so the Marauder will most likely just be taken out by a grenade. That should be simple. But I want to see if I can get the jump on this medbot. So I'm going to leave these guys here.
I love how Borman's.
And then Borman's just going to waddle away.
Waddle.
Like
awesome.
the pig he is.
Love it. I love it. It's so adorable. Looks really cute.
And let's see if I can't place him.
Go do that. Go Borman.
Wait, what's this? He has... Okay, so he has Molotovs. He has a grenade and a Molotov and a hand grenade. I think I'm gonna unequip this.
Poor Ducks had to fix his...
No, Jesus, what am I doing?
His beak with duck's tape.
Duct tape, yeah. Then... more health. Because health is always necessary.
Yes, right now, absolutely.
Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak Borman around all of these dudes. I'm gonna see if I can maybe...
This animation is still great.
Yeah, having the attachment that stuns robots is really great for dealing with medbots. You can basically stun lock them the entire
Borman is my
fight.
spirit animal. I love Borman too.
Borman's great.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hide Borman here.
A real metal man.
Because then, once the medbot comes running,
Everything.
I'm just gonna shotgun it into the face.
Good luck with that. At least in theory, that should work.
Oh no! Oh
Did
no!
you just crash the game?
Maybe.
Oh no!
Whew.
The game didn't want you. The game just went like, okay, do we want him to like? Do
What's
we
even
wanna
weirder?
let him
What's
save
even
the game?
What's even weirder is that the controller started vibrating and then didn't stop for like 15
It's like,
seconds.
are you sure you want to save? We don't want
Controller was just
pleb
like-
to save. No saving
Okay.
for you. All good, all good. We're back. We're back. We're still in the fight. It's all good.
Ambush. No. Oh yeah, there we go. Activate ducks.
You have not been spotted. Can you say you want to take out Medbot first?
Once it starts running, yeah. So first I'm gonna do the roots, which will entangle all of them, which is good.
That's a nice setup actually for roots. I got an ambush there.
I think the controller got very excited. It's like, oh, finally, he's saving. Alright, so this will deal
Quite a lot
almost,
of damage.
like, yeah, like this will have all the HP on the Zone Dogs, on the Pyros, on the
will
Marauder.
bite the dust, yeah.
But this will also alert everyone. And that Pyro...
The whole zone. Not the whole
So if I'd had a second grenade, which I now regret not having, I could have just thrown another grenade and then the Pyro would be gone, the Zone Dog would be gone, the second Zone Dog would be gone, and then things would be much easier. But apparently I like...
You like a challenge.
Eh. Alright, so let's just do this. Grenade. Now, this will activate all the enemies. They can't move because of Selma's roots. but it might activate the medbot.
No?
It didn't activate the medbot yet.
Actually.
So
It hasn't. Alarm
I'm gonna
medbot
throw. Can I hit the entire?
Blam.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
So this should maybe
nice
do
dot.
continual damage to all of them. And I think could just do this again. Just give them like eternal fire.
Does that actually stack? I'm actually not sure.
I am actually not sure either. Oh, you take out that pyro though. That's.
But the medbot is just gonna revive him though. If you leave the medbot alive.
Yeah, Borman was called sneaking.
Oh, no.
Screw it, I'm gonna take out the pyro.
So the medbot is.
And then yeah, the pyro exploded, which then spread more fire.
Super nice. Oh.
Unfortunately, Chief Huss can still attack because he's got a firing on.
And now the medbot is gonna do his thing.
And all right.
Wonder who's gonna revive first.
Now, Selma can. So the zone dogs have 2 more turns of fire, so they're gonna die next turn, if I'm not mistaken.
I trust you on that.
I'm just gonna shoot this dude, and then Borman. That's a lot of fire.
Let's shoot at the medbot.
I'm gonna shoot at the medbot.
Yeah.
And I'm also gonna move further away because maybe then Chief Huss won't.
Oh, Hasse means master for dogs in Swedish. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
That also makes sense. That
yeah,
makes sense.
That does make sense. Boom.
That was a nice.
I also.
One too. Oh, you just blew the.
I messed
tree
up
apart.
that tree up
Wow, that tree just got wrecked.
All right.
Environmental destruction.
Borman is gonna take out him. Nice.
Dog master.
And then the dice should die next turn.
Very nicely. We just have to make sure the medbot is not just gonna bring everyone back again. He's gonna run to the first enemy now.
Who's Dad Master, apparently.
Dad Master. I would call him a dead master.
So reload the gaper.
Mod monster.
You're joking. 25%. Let's do running gun.
Running gun is awesome.
Just like
I love running gun.
Just up in his face. Just like boom, right there.
And twice.
Boom.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Exploded, man.
Critical hit.
That was lucky.
Critical hit.
That was lucky. That was smooth. That was very nicely done, sir. I gotta say
that is the first time that encounter.
That was very nicely
Seriously,
done.
that is the first time this encounter has gone off without a hitch for me.
Super smooth. Super smooth.
And then I can just collect all the weapon parts. I can
Easy
open the
game,
chests.
people. Easy game.
This is on normal, by the way. I get a nice pipe gun, which
that was
is
nicely done.
Thank you. I sometimes manage to be an impressive person, I think. So I'm gonna give this pipe gun to Selma because it's a nice backup to have in case she needs to do some additional damage. Because it does currently 1 more damage than her ancient pistol. And then let's see, Dux has 4 points available. I'm gonna skip leveling him up now and then just wait for the Mothwings for the next one. The thing in the box here was the pipe gun, which is just a rifle type weapon. Just gonna get all this lovely loot. I think there's some loot over
Get all the things
here. There was another hand grenade. Ooh. And a broken gun with some weapon parts. There's some loot over there.
It's very nice with the light.
The flashlight, yeah.
With the flashlight out, so you will actually see scraps sparkling.
And then
there's harder to miss. Otherwise, it's kind of easy to miss scraps if you don't have the flashlight out.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. See what this is. I think I know what this is.
Ooh, another nice headpiece.
Ah, yes, the armor.
Armor.
So, armor's really good because it cuts down on the amount of damage someone takes. And I'm going to give this one to... I think I'm going to give this one to Selma because she's going to be more like more on the front lines than Dux is.
Looks like a backpacker now with the armor.
Yeah. Dux is going to be more like a sniper.
Let's go camping.
Dude. Let's see if there's... No, there's no one else in here. All right. And now...
A hipster cardigan. More hats, please. I know, hats are the best. They look so freaking cool on the different stalkers, mutants.
Alright, so I think, yeah, I have enough weapon parts now to upgrade. I think I'm gonna do Dux's crossbow one more time, because 9 damage with that crossbow is choice. It's real good. So I'm just gonna do that.
Taking them out with a lot of damage before they can.
As you can see, the model is also upgraded. It looked more scrappy and broken the last time.
Looks very high tech now.
And then for the Gaper, I think I'm gonna give him this one instead because
you see it being added as well on the side.
Yeah.
The little like attachments, which is really cool.
Because this attachment, yeah, that can disable robotic enemies, and I know that there's gonna be more robotic enemies later, so I'm just gonna keep that there. I think also I'm going to, let's see, Ancient Pistol, and then I'm going to add the broiler to the Ancient Pistol, which looks a bit weird sitting on the edge of the silencer. But you know, video games. Yeah, we should probably, the bot is newly set up, it's a bit overzealous, so I'm gonna tweak it.
Since you can't send me zero road to eating shirts, you should totally send one of yours to Trondheim and I'll casually pick up the package and send money for something totally unrelated. Well, maybe. Bribe, wink, wink.
So, I can, if I want to,
yeah, we'll check on the bot.
Buy the tough guy skill or the mule skill. But if I wait until I have more artifact points,
increase weapon damage is
I can increase some weapon
nice.
Damage or some grenade damage.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep this for now.
I always say for grenade damage is so much fun to do like AoE damage. Specifically coupled with the roots.
Yeah.
Simple and effective.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
Crack my neck.
Watch the world.
And alright. There's no, I didn't.
Do you remember some grenades this time?
EMP grenade, pyro armor.
P grenade?
EMP grenade.
I know. EMP. Green eye.
This is really good. I think I'm gonna buy this.
Can you use it on ducks?
Hell yes. Because it's real good on Ducks Crossbow. Are there any bonuses for pre-orders? Yes, you get access to the game 3 days in advance. So December 1st. Which is oh, he already had that one. Damn it.
I give it to Selma.
She already had it.
Oh.
But I know that there will be other weapons going forward. And you know what? I think it's really good to have some range on this crossbow. So I'm just going to put it there instead.
Is there a new game? And where you keep all of your unlocked
New Game Plus.
Oh, New Game Plus. What do you mean by that, New Game Plus?
Like, if you finish the game, can you go back and then replay it again with higher levels, etc., etc.?
Right. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
No, not at this point. That's from
no, I don't think there's any plans for a New Game Plus, but you can, if you want to, you can just jump into the game again with on a higher difficulty, which will may or may not be your kind of thing. Who knows? And yeah, we know that there's a bug in the current build where artifacts might respawn sometimes. That'll be fixed, obviously. So back at the high road, and so I'm going to take the other way that I didn't take, which will lead me up to the Cave of Death. Rue is Borminus, the honest ducks. I don't know.
With
he looks like a soldier. Like he is just.
This is like
built like a brick crap house.
Let's do this. Follow me, peeps. Specifically because he's waddling around so like adorably as well. Makes him even more bulky with the helmet and the backpack and the armor and everything.
Watch out for
and I know over there's gonna be ghouls. And I think
this Conan looks weird. Yeah, it's like this Conan update.
It's a total rework of the game. We swear.
Total reskin.
It works now.
To the chopper. Yeah.
It's a new mod.
To the chopper.
More weapon parts. More scrap. Oh, there's a butcher guy.
Conan hit mutant character unlock. That would be something, man.
So what I can do is just like hit ambush, and then
very true.
Move somewhere. I'm gonna alert him anyway, but
Dox is like their kiddo.
Maybe. Let's just see what happens. Boom.
Hey,
And I set him on fire.
Tarzan.
So, because he was far enough away from the other enemies, I wasn't detected when I killed that butcher.
Nice.
Which is
Well
really
done,
nice. So
You're
I
acing it,
can...
man.
I mean, I've played these sections.
People think this is
I've played
super
these
easy.
sections before, though.
It's like this is like a super easy thing. Super easy. You're just gonna ace everything.
We'll see.
Nothing ever goes wrong.
And another medbot. Fun.
Oh yeah. You're just really lucky with dice rolls as well right now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if I didn't get
what's in the box? Ooh, it's more armor.
It's more armor. It's gladiator armor, which I think is hockey
is
pads.
Bormane's armor.
Yeah, lightly padded defensive clothing used during ancient gladiatorial stick fighting tournaments. Yes, it is hockey gear.
Ancient gladiatorial stick fighting games also.
I love me some ancient gladiatorial stick fighting. I remember back in the day, my father would take me to gladiatorial stick fighting games.
My dad used to do those.
He used
the
to play
national
hockey?
team in Switzerland.
Damn.
Ice hockey. Ice hockey.
That's a badass.
Yeah. He played until he was like what, 60 or so, I think.
Nice.
Pretty amazing. Just on the side. Random fact of the day.
Bo Diddle says that he's not wearing hockey pads. I mean, if you don't want to wear hockey pads, that's fine.
You're not wearing hockey
But
pads?
you probably
Are
should.
you playing hockey without hockey pads? Then you have my condolences. That sounds really painful.
Hide him there. Maybe I can.
Please show Borman's character in the inventory screen now.
Yes.
He looks like a badass.
He
Look
looks
at
real
that.
good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All the armor.
then-
He's like a meat shield. He's like
If
my,
I unequip
my
it,
little-
he will just go back to his
my
regular.
picky meat shield. Like does he get like a cover for his nose?
Oh,
The
Dark
line?
Knight quotes. Nice. I'm not wearing hockey pads. I get it now.
Don't you love the way you say hockey? Hokey?
Hokey.
Pokey?
No, that's
Hokey.
we used to do that
Hockey.
in elementary.
Hockey.
But yeah, I'm not wearing hockey pads is something Batman says to like some
is
vigilante
it?
kids. Like,
I
I'm
don't
not wearing
remember.
hockey pads.
I don't
Like,
remember that at all.
as if to say like I'm more badass than you are, because that's
Yeah, I
Batman
get
for
it.
you.
I get it.
All right, so hide and then ambush because we're gonna take out that shaman.
Are the percentages going to get tweaked in the final builds, but I've only been able to see 25 and 75? There's also 50 for sure.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't think they're getting tweaked. I think that's how it is supposed to be.
It depends on how far away you are. It depends on if the enemy,
It's
if you're hidden.
5, 15, 20, 25? Or is it? I don't
I
remember.
think it's 25, 50, 75, 100. Yeah.
There's definitely a 50 in between there, though. That I know for sure.
Let's see. Put Foreman up
Potato,
there.
potato, no food. You mean like eating food in between to heal? Or what do you mean?
Oh, right. The bot is timing out for using numbers. That's definitely not supposed to happen. We're gonna.
That shouldn't be.
No, it should be emotes. There shouldn't be too many emotes. But if you're. Yeah.
We'll definitely fix that.
I thought it would just do the thing with the emotes and not the. Anyway.
Follow me.
No.
Sweet. I managed to take out the shaman, which is a bastard because he keeps
Ooh, the
spawning new
Medbot hasn't
enemies.
spotted you yet.
And the
either.
Medbot hasn't spotted me, which is
Wow,
also very, very
that's
nice. Let's see,
lucky.
4 points. 5 points.
Almost.
Come on.
Almost. You almost
Just
got the
give me
points.
what I want. More health for Selma. And next level, I'm going to get
Numbers, that's weird.
Hog Rush.
Numbers are offensive in certain cultures. Yeah,
I mean, the number for
Wait.
4 apparently means death in Japan.
it does,
so.
yeah. But yeah, it's not on purpose.
Yeah.
That's just
Walking through a graveyard.
the bot being a bit difficult right
Yeah, because it's the first chatbot that I've set up, and I don't really know how to do it. So
We'll fix
I'm
it.
gonna put the blame entirely on myself.
We'll fix it. No worries.
Okay. This hunter's not moving. I think I'm gonna recall ducks. Just gonna. Oh God.
Where's the Medbot? Is it like on the other side?
It's on the other side.
Ah, there he is. Ooh, that's really close though.
Yes, that's 75. And then
Should actually-
Selma is also 75. If I move them up, Okay, that will alert.
Like the characters looks.
That will
cool,
alert
me
the
too.
hunter, but it
Me
shouldn't.
too.
Shouldn't alert the medbot. Let's see.
Nope. All good. So if you can finish him off before.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Boom.
Nice. Ooh, slow-mo death.
And the medbot is
Still none.
not moving. Sweet. Alright.
That's a very oblivious medbot.
Video game. And
Also, you're playing
there's
on normal, right?
I am playing on the normal difficulty, yes. And there's the hunter up there, and he has ooh, I know what I can do with him. Yeah.
Tell us.
Because Selma has a passive ability that allows her to jump high places.
Right.
So I'm gonna put ducks over there. Move Borman into position to deal with the medbot.
This seems
Here.
very straightforward, and now everything is gonna go to hell.
Oh, probably. And then hide Selma there.
Oh.
No, I probably put Borman and ducks in a bad spot. Because he's not going to be able to do anything there. And I don't have the wings yet.
Mm-hmm.
So what I should do is I should...
You should have put him maybe behind the truck or something. Like
yeah, because then you can
area.
shot up there. Which is not optimal.
Eh. It's gonna be fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's
Everything is
gonna
fine.
be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
Alright, recall.
Ooh, it's already 10:06. Jeez.
It's 6:02.
2:06. Oh yeah, he was thinking. It's like, my phone is early.
Alright. So I'm gonna wait for him to come back, and then I'm gonna...
I can possibly go
this.
wrong, exactly. How far away can an enemy hear you if you take out someone silently, like the distance of red circle thing? Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
It's
I think
basically that's the awareness circle.
let's see. Okay, so Selma is gonna jump up here. Whoop!
Oh, hello!
Of course.
One of us caught sneaking.
Then I'm gonna shoot
We
him in the
just
face.
jumped in front of you, dude. Bormin has line of sight.
Then
That's good.
Borman. Let's see, 75, 75. I'm just gonna move him there because it gives him 100. Oh, duh. Oh yeah.
Damn!
He did not disable it. And then Ducks has 75.
Able to finish up the hunter.
If I move him here, he'll have 100.
Ooh, nice.
As far as I know, the bot only has melee attacks. So this will take care of the hunter.
And he's safe from the bot as well.
And I'm safe from the medbot.
Because he will attack
Boom.
Bormin. Nice.
If he attacks.
You ain't half bad.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna try to revive whoever. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, he ran for the first enemy that I took out. So then if I
Could be
move,
okay to get him out, take him out now.
oh yeah, and because he's behind cover, he is somewhat protected.
Yeah, he generally avoids combat and favors reviving
Yep.
his buddies. That just makes them so incredibly annoying.
And I'm gonna use my run and gun with Borman. I'm gonna put him up there. And fire.
Ooh, with dragonflies.
Still just 3 damage.
in the middle of dragonflies.
And then now that he's exposed because he got knocked back, I can put Selma
Should be fine.
there.
Yeah.
And then boom. I am a tactical genius.
Well, let's not go that far, but you did really well. You did well. That was
Never doubt me again.
without the fire alarm, at least. Like, with the added...
Oh no.
Oh, what just happened?
Just ignore that.
Okay.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Caving.
It's fine.
So,
It's
yeah,
fine.
All good.
Ducks definitely did not fall through the world.
All good. All good. He's back. He's back. It was just a little detour.
I actually knew that might happen, and I just wanted to see if it would happen.
Detour. All good.
All right. So
Alright.
there was nothing here. No, I think we're good.
Fantastic.
Moving on then.
Run.
Broken gun, weapon parts, and that puts us in the Cave of Death, which is a perfect moment
Two.
to end the stream.
Industry.
Oh yes.
Right. So that's Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden.
Yes, we are still making our way through the.
Dogscom.
We're still making our way through the.
Dogscom.
Still making our way through the beta demo.
Yeah.
Coming out in 2 weeks.
4th of December.
4th of December.
PS4, Xbox, and also PC. Yes, you can pre-order normal version, or you can pre-order the deluxe edition.
Yes.
Which gives you some more goodies. And if you pre-order any version of the game, you get 3-day head start.
Yep.
Which is cool. Cool. You can stream. You can like make YouTube videos beforehand. You can take screenshots. You can share those, of course, on social media or wherever. Talk of social media. Make sure to follow Mutant Year Zero on Facebook and Twitter.
Yes. Just search for MYZ Road to Eden, and then it should pop up automatically.
Yeah, we also have an official forum for Mutant Year Zero, so you are welcome to join the community there as well. Yep. If you pre-order the deluxe edition, man, my English, I can't English today. The deluxe edition, you also get access to a super secret demo forum, like super secret demo community,
where they mostly talk about bugs
and feedback, and also positive
and give feedback to the developers.
Like that many bugs per se, but there's a lot of feedback in terms of this is really awesome and have you thought about that, and so we're collecting that feedback as well and take it back to the bearded ladies, developers of Mutant Year Zero. Do you have anything else to say?
Thank you to Nicole for moderating chat.
Yes. Also, remember to add the game on your wish list.
Yes.
On
Steam wish list, well. PlayStation wish list. I think that's a thing.
That'd be really great.
Xbox wish list, if that's the thing. I'm not sure if that is a thing. I haven't owned an Xbox in ages.
Also, if you do pre-order the deluxe edition, you get immediate access to the demo as well, so you can try the game immediately. That's what we are playing through right now.
Nicole, is there anyone else playing Mutant Year Zero on Twitch? No, there isn't. So there's no raid today.
No raid today.
No raid today, but maybe on Friday. Join us on Friday when we're gonna do a Conan Exiles stream, and hopefully have some really nice and spicy new stuff content-wise, which I think people are gonna.
We will have. But anyway,
I'm not taking that for granted until I know. Until I know.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us for the stream today. Thank you for watching and for being with us here, for chatting, for asking questions. And we hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we love you guys very much.
Bye.
Bye.